Hey guys, Face Blast here with Reddit Templars. Going to go ahead and do a war attack breakdown video for you. So what we're looking at is a sketch plan for Mike's hit on number 9 in our recent scrim with GoHAM Gaming. And this was a fresh hit, so we didn't know it was in the CC. We didn't know, where Tesla's, giant bombs, anything like that was. So this is a plan that he came up with. There was a few tweaks to it, and we'll talk about those in a second, but this is the general idea that he had going in. It's a GoHAM, and it's a shattered, so he's got 2 golems, and I think he brought 7 Valks and a few wizards, his heroes, and then he had some back-end hogs as well. So actually up there in the left-hand corner, you can kind of see his army comp for his kill squad, and then the blue arrows are his hogs going around. So go ahead and just looking right off the bat, one of the things that he changed is, if you notice, number 1, it says CC lure 4 hogs. We ended up cutting that out. Up at the top, 1 giant was able to walk in to the Wiz Tower and trigger the CC. So he ended up doing that instead of the 4 hogs, which was helpful. Those 4 hogs came in handy later on. But anyways, just kind of generally talking about this plan, what he's going to do is he's going to lure, or he's going to trigger the CC, double poison it depending on what's in there, because it's a fresh hit, so we don't know. And at that point, once the CC is either dealt with, or if it's something that we can ignore, he's going to drop 1 minion on that army camp over there on the left hand side of the screen. And that's going to be the start of his funnel for his kill squad. And after that happens, he's going to drop in 2 golems, and he's going to drop in some whiz on the outside to clean up those buildings. And what I think is important and that some people don't understand is that you've got to start your funnels from the outside in, especially when you're dealing with Valks. You want to try and leave some breadcrumb for him to kind of follow through. So he's going to start his funnel wide on the edges and have his wizards either work in or get picked off by other defenses. And the plan is to drop a jump over that intersection. That's going to allow his Valks to go through, clear that compartment, and hopefully get the king as well, and then move up and get the queen with that jump. And you can see the spots in red are where he was thinking there might have been some double giant bombs, so he's trying to take out those areas as well. And as that moves, as those troops and his kill squad progresses, he's going to do a surgical deployment. He's got 2 hogs he's going to drop on that upper archer tower there, just to kind of help his kill squad power through, and then he's going to surgical around. One thing he doesn't have on this sketch plan is that he's going to drop 1 giant down there at the 5 o'clock position to take the heat of the archer tower and cannon. Right before his hogs get through that area, he's going to drop that giant and then add in a couple more hogs. And he's got his heal placements down there, and those are, where he thinks he's going to need them. Obviously, giant bombs popping up are going to be a problem, and he may have to adjust those. But this is the basic plan that he has going in on a fresh hit on this base. So now that we've gone through the plan, let's go ahead and see how it plays out in the war. So as you can see, he's getting ready to drop his giant top left to get that CC triggered, and there it goes. And out pops a P.E.K.K.A. or a P.E.K.K.A., because apparently I'm saying it wrong according to some people. A P.E.K.K.A. and a Loon. He's going to go ahead and double poison those, and we'll fast forward through that because we don't need to sit and watch that. But as soon as that P.E.K.K.A. goes down, he's going to go ahead and drop that minion, the single minion that he brought on that army camp, to kind of give that big wide space for his funnel and let his Valks kind of power through the base. So he's dropping a CC golem and his golem, and at this point he's going to start setting his funnel. As you can see, he kind of sets it nice and wide, starts on the outside, moves in, He's going to drop a few wall breakers here in a second, and he sets one tester just to check for traps, and in come the rest, and those walls go down. So at this point he's got his funnel set, everything's going pretty well. He's going to drop his queen, his king, and in come the Valks. And that inside pocket's pretty well taken care of. He trips one giant bomb there, and there's the king. So he's going to go ahead and take that. The queen actually hops over the wall, so he didn't need the jump to get the queen, but it helped his Valks power through. He drops that heal to get them back up after they get into that pocket, and there go the two hogs that are taking the distracted defense. That archer tower goes down. Those two hogs move over to the cannon, take the cannon down, and he starts with his surgical deployment there. And at this point he's just kind of cruising through. His queen's still up, his king's still up, and the initial hogs that he dropped are doing pretty good. There's another single bomb that got tripped by his golem there. He heals through that. He's letting the hogs go, and there's that giant which takes up those defenses perfectly. He lets the hogs go in, hits a Tesla there, and another giant bomb, but that's okay. It doesn't take out his hogs. There was a double set there, but it triggered singly, and he had those 4 hogs that he saved from the CC trigger, and under that heal he's got a couple defenses left. At this point everything went pretty well. He used his heals about exactly where he predicted, and at this point he's on cleanup. He's got his king up, he's got his queen up, his 2 golems are still there full health. So he goes through and cleans that up. So nice hit, Mike. That was a good plan. I know he spent a lot of time in group me working through that, so great hit, great war, and keep those hits coming. We like the planning, we like the hit, and it was definitely something that we needed at that point in the war. So great job. So if you liked the attack breakdown, if you like this type of video, go ahead and hit like, or let us know in the comments, and I'll try and do a few more of these as our wars progress and we get some good hits. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.